Hello everyone, welcome to Students Point. This is 28th of June and today we have to see 10 selected questions. Each question today has lot many information, so be attentive and be focused till the end. And if you wish to get PDF of all these videos, you have to join me on Telegram by writing the channel's name like this, Students Point. Thereon you will receive all the PDFs. You will recognize the channel there with this logo. And if you are finding my videos useful, don't forget to like the video and share the video with your friends and loved ones. Also don't forget to subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon so that you never miss any opportunity to learn and grow every day of all the important videos from this channel. Let's begin, but first you have to answer one question in the comment section. The question is, which is the most serious form of Kala-Azar or leishmaniasis? These are the options. Read the options carefully and then answer it in the comment section. Let's begin the first question now. International Day in Support of Victims of Torture 2020 was observed on. So International Day in Support of Victims of Torture 2020 was observed on 26th of June. So here A is the right answer. It aims to ensure total eradication of torture and the effective functioning of Convention Against Torture and other cruel, inhuman or degrading treatment or punishment. This convention came into force on 26th of June 1987, and that is the reason that this day is being observed on 26th of June every year. And on 12th of December 1997, by a resolution called 52 by 149, United Nations General Assembly proclaimed 26th of June as United Nations International Day in Support of Victims of Torture. The next question now. Recently, Product Application and Development Center, PADC in short, has been set up at. So this Product Application and Development Center has been set up at Paradip in Odisha. So here B is the right answer. This PADC has been set up by Indian Oil at Paradip, adjacent to its refinery and petrochemicals complex. PADC based in Paradip is recognized as a research center by Department of Scientific and Industry Research. The center will render assistance to customers and investors in product and application development for polymer finished products such as molded furniture, houseware, woven sacks for packaging, cement, fertilizer, healthcare applications like baby diaper, personal protective suits, masks, and many other finished products. And you can also take benefit from this monthly current affairs test series which I am going to organize from next month. Many of the aspirants have already enrolled into this monthly test series, so don't miss this golden opportunity to raise yourself to the level where you don't commit silly and minor mistakes which cost aspirants very heavily. So don't leave any stone unturned to regret in the future. Many serious aspirants has already enrolled into it. You must realize the benefit of test series, as despite reading the whole chapters and whole details, taking test is very important, because in test we realize that what are the areas where examiner can ask us and can confuse us, because despite reading several times aspirants make mistakes in examinations and thereafter they regret that how come I commit mistakes despite reading so much. Because despite reading we must test yourself, examine yourself, then only we can conquer the examiners and examiner's mind. And in this test series I will not only take questions but lot many additional information and full explanation of that topic, so that all the comprehensive topics and related information can be covered. And these tests will include 7 separate tests which will include topics which are in use in subjects for polity, economy, international news, science and technology, environment, history and culture, and other topics which are not covered in these 6 sections will be included in miscellaneous, which will include topics related to awards, indices, personalities and sports. And there are only 3 subscription plans for this. The first one is for 1 month, which will cost rupees 79 only, while for 3 months it is rupees 219 only. For 6 months it is 439 only. For rupees 79 you are getting 7 tests in a month. For rupees 219 you are getting 21 tests. For rupees 439 for 6 months you are getting 42 tests. So these tests will help you to test and examine yourself and ultimately make yourself to the level of perfection where you cannot miss questions related to current affairs and applied questions. You must notice here that here you are not only covering your current affairs questions but also all the questions which may be asked related to general studies portions as well, because I will not cover only the current affairs questions but also all the related subjects and related and applied questions as well. So in one sense you are also going to complete questions related to polity, economy, international relations, science and technology, history and culture. So to subscribe to either of this plan, you may refer to the link. I will share the link in the comment section as well as in the description box. Go there, tap on that and then subscribe to either of the subscription of your own choice. Next question now. The International Micro, Small and Medium Sized Enterprises, in short called as MSME Day, is being observed on 27th of June. So here B is the right answer. And the theme for this year is COVID-19, the Great Lockdown and its impact on a small business. I repeat it once again. COVID-19, the Great Lockdown and its impact on a small business. And United Nations General Assembly in 2017 declared 27th of June as Micro, Small, Medium Enterprises Day. And the objective of the day is to recognize importance of MSMEs in achieving sustainable development goals and in promoting innovation, creativity and sustainable work for all. In this context, you must remember that Sustainable Development Goal 8 has a theme of decent work and economic growth, while Sustainable Development Goal 9 has theme of industry, innovation and infrastructure. So in examination they may ask about Sustainable Development Goal, their number and their theme. So MSMEs help us to achieve SDGs. In this context, SDG 9 is relevant. The next question now. Consider the following statements about Marich. It is an advanced anti-torpedo decoy system capable of detecting, locating and neutralizing incoming torpedoes. This statement is correct. This Marich is an advanced anti-torpedo. What is torpedo? See, torpedo is just like missiles which can be fired from within water. So this Marich is an anti-torpedo decoy system. It will detect, locate and neutralize the incoming torpedoes. And it has been designed and developed indigenously by DRDO, that is Defense Research and Development Organization. So here both of these statements are correct. C is the right answer. And Bharat Electronics Limited, which is a defense public sector undertaking, would undertake the production of this decoy system. The prototype of this system installed on board a nominated naval platform had successfully completed all user evaluation trials. The next question now. The 36th ASEAN Summit was chaired by. So the 36th ASEAN Summit was chaired by Vietnam. So here B is the right answer. The theme for this year is Cohesive and Responsive ASEAN. The theme is very important. Remember it. Cohesive and Responsive ASEAN. And the summit has decided to establish ASEAN COVID-19 Response Fund. The summit has stated that ASEAN region's economy is expected to contract for the first time in 22 years. The summit noted concerns over land reclamation and recent developments in South China Sea. Both Vietnam and Philippines also protested against China for its unilateral actions to declare creation of new administrative districts on islands. Recently, China has named more than 80 islands in South China Sea. Next question now. Consider the following statements about ASEAN. So we are going to have a brief knowledge about ASEAN. ASEAN is a regional grouping that promotes economic, political, security cooperation. This statement is correct. It was established in the year of 1967 in Bangkok, Thailand, with the signing of ASEAN Declaration, which is also called as Bangkok Declaration. This statement is also correct. So again both of these statements are correct. So C is the right answer. It consists of 10 members, which are Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand and Vietnam. But out of these 10 members, 5 members are the founding members. These include Malaysia, Philippines, Singapore, Thailand and Indonesia. Next question now. Consider the following statements about Nasha Mukt Bharat Annual Action Plan for 2020-2021. Let's see. Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment has launched it for 272 most affected districts. This statement is correct. It has been launched for 272 most affected districts by Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment. It will launch a 3-pronged attack combining efforts of Narcotics Bureau, outreach, awareness by social justice and treatment through health department. This statement is correct again. So both of these statements are correct. So C is the right answer. And please appreciate that in test series I will not only give you more and more information of that topic, but also all the related topics, as well as I will also train you for tackling the questions. I will confuse you by giving very tricky questions, very tricky questions, so that you realize that how in examinations examiner test your mind, that whether you are concentrated and attentive in the examination hall or not. So despite reading, you will realize that wherever and where are the areas where you can commit mistakes very easily, and where people and even serious aspirants commit mistakes very easily, because even a single change in word may lead you to mark that statement correct or incorrect. And the ministry has also prepared a national action plan for drug demand reduction for the period 2018-2025, which aims at reduction of adverse consequences of drug abuse through a multi-pronged strategy involving education, de-addiction, rehabilitation of affected individuals and their families. The next question now. Money laundering and the illegal wildlife trade report has been released by. So money laundering and illegal wildlife trade has been released by Financial Action Task Force. So here D is the right answer. And Financial Action Task Force released its first global report on the illegal wildlife trade, which is titled as the Money Laundering and Illegal Wildlife Trade Report. Report finds that the illegal trade is estimated to generate revenues of up to 23 billion US dollar a year, and criminals are frequently misusing the legitimate wildlife trade as well as other import export type businesses as a front to move and hide illegal proceeds from wildlife crimes. The report noted that in 2012, India amended Prevention of Money Laundering Act, removing a value threshold of rupees 30 lakh and above. And if you have not liked the video yet, do like the video and share the video with your friends and loved ones. The next question now. Which of the following is not part of the Five Eyes? So US is part, UK is part of it, Canada is also part of it, so France is not part of the Five Eyes. So here D is the right answer for this question. And Australia, Canada, New Zealand, UK and US are part of or are referred to as Five Eyes. This Five Eyes was in news because the Five Eyes along with India objected to use of phrase which was called as shared vision of a common future, which is associated with China. And as a result, a commemorative declaration marking the 75th anniversary of signing of United Nations Charter was delayed as member state could not reach an agreement on phraseology. And the United Nations will celebrate its 75th anniversary on 24th of October 2020. That is why a virtual meet was called to decide on the phrase. However, member states were unable to reach to an consensus over a phrase. And to mark its 75th anniversary in 2020, United Nations is igniting a people's debate UN 75. The next and last question now. At One Click initiative has been launched by. So At One Click initiative has been launched by Gujarat government. So here B is the right answer. It has been launched for MSMEs and bigger industrial units, and it is an online cash aid initiative. So I hope you find the video useful. Don't forget to like and share, subscribe and press the bell icon. Wait for the upcoming video. Until then, stay at your home, stay safe, and thanks a lot.